Oke, welcome back to my stream Ajibbb Creator ya. Dibilang RPG ini game. Ya intinya ini game ya begitulah. Dan akhirnya menjadi penyihir. Asli telat sih sebenarnya main dari kemarin-kemarin. Sekarang gua kayak ada waktu. Ini kita milih karakter dulu nih. Nah, sih gua ada yang menarik sih. Gua demen ini rambut. Wow. Ini kayak orang mana ya? Muka-muka Korea tuh, kalau bisa dibilang ya. Kalau pakai ini, Bang. Karakternya Wow. Ya. Wow. Udah gini ganti lagi mukanya. Aduh. Bentar, mukanya ada yang gimana ya? Ini orang mana nih? Oh, jangan dong. Nyari yang ganteng deh. Mana ya? Yang tadi kek. Bisa diganti kalau yang tadi ya. Ini bukan jadi ganti. Pik. Sah. Lewat aja deh. Oh, kalau ganti rambut sama aja dong kan. Cuma juga. Rambutnya keren-keren. Halo Meti. Wajir gimbal bro. Ini cowok apa cewek jadinya kalau begini? Oh iya, botak lesang nih. Janganlah. Wow, ingat aku nggak? Halo Rehan, ingat nggak ya? Wah, mendingan begini nih rambut mah nih. Wow, oke, mantap. Seneng gak? Wow, halo, ingat nggak ya? Siapa lagi nih? Complexion. Oh, apa nih? Ini coba, ini apa lagi? Oh, ini tai lalat bro. Taruh mana tai lalatnya ya? Kotor apa buka bro? Wajib. Mukanya. Tapi keren loh, keren sumpah. Nah ini juga lumayan, jadi gak usah banyak-banyak banget sih kalau ini. Oh iya, ini kaca cakar apa nih? Wow, apa ini? Wah codet ini. Waduh, kena gear nih mukanya nih. Wow. Ntar gue demen kayaknya tadi. Ini terlalu ini gak sih? Ini aja kali ya. Nice. Terus yang aneh-aneh. Mata harusnya. Oh ini alis. Oh ini jadi ganti deh. Jadi hitam mata tadi bro. Hitam. Jangan. Tinggal matanya ya. Kalau gue biasanya sih warna biru sih. Hijau menarik gak sih? Wow. Nah ini. Nah ya, ini bagus nih. Oke, alis ganti ya. Tapi jangan dong ketemu tuyul nanti. Alis macam apa ini? Bisa diganti deh udah. Oke. Wow, voice 1, voice 2.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Cewek ya.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Oke,
A few cobwebs and some dust. I am indeed a student, but I could very... That was quite something.
Kalau ini pojok.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Like.
It was wonderful. I believe I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Wow, wah ini oke nih Boren nih. Difficulty normal aja ya. Normal, oke. Wizard atau witch dormitory-nya. Baik karakter dormit. Witch atau wizard? Witch aja deh. Anjay. Ntar namanya berat. You must name your character to ini aja deh. Ya, ini banget sih. Gue takutnya dipanggilnya Bang lagi nanti. Oh my god. Tepen. Cuman tersebut biasanya pilihan nama. Kalau emang main kayak game online yang baru-baru, milih nama tuh bisa berjam-jam, kadang ke bawah mimpi. Lupa emang itu. Siapa ya? Coy. Ini ada. Oh, cewek gua ada aja sih. Coba guys, ada ini enggak? Kira rekomendasi nama enggak? Enggak. Oke. Berapa? Jin Sabto. Nama apa lagi? Jan. Wah, itu nama bagus, bro. Jan Arthur. Oke lah, nggak apa ya, boleh, namanya boleh nih, kayaknya. Anjir, gila Arthur bro. Ini mukanya muka Asia loh. Bodoh amat loh. Oke, jadi ini kayak ini sekolah kan?
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Wow.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I
Mukanya
presume
kayak
you've been
si
practicing the spells we
siapa ya?
worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly
Jadi
to a
Jet Li
second-hand
lagi nanti.
wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Wow.
Oh,
Bener, gua
Eleazar!
efeknya
George,
kayak
glad my rather
kemarin
cryptic
nonton
description of
Dumbledore
our
bilang.
location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some
Game apa
theatergoers
bang?
in the West
Membuat
End.
legasi.
It's been much too long.
Kita jadi penyihir.
When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea, as long as your young charge
Yes,
doesn't mind
yes.
me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Wih, kudanya mana ngebak kayak ini ya? Oh, ada kudanya. Siapa lagi belakang? Hilang tuh. Nah, ini kayaknya mau dibawa
Glad
ke
I
nih kan?
caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Baru.
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to
Kemarin
Hogwarts so
4 remake, Bang.
late.
Udah kemarin.
Nor have I.
Of course,
Udah, Bang,
as the
kemarin.
other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster
Soalnya
asked if
belum
I could
nyoba
get
yang
our new
mode,
student up to speed a bit before the
ininya,
term
artinya.
begins.
Well, You couldn't have asked for a better
Tadi
mentor.
lihat
Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
posisinya emang dari
Have you seen this?
tadi dia banyak yang lewat.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
R4 biasa.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this.
Banyakan ngoceh
It
anjing.
was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl,
Halo,
but with no
main lah.
correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly.
Itu Last of Us juga bakal
To keep
main
it
nih kalau udah
safe.
rilis nanti.
presumably from Ranrock.
Kita beli juga
I
yang
cannot
seri.
open
Ya,
it.
itu seri.
Whatever magic protects
Gua
this is
beli modal
powerful
gocap,
indeed.
dapet
It
banyak
looks like
banget.
goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Dia bisa lihat loh, katanya glow. Cahaya tuh. Si MC-nya bisa lihat kalau itu bercahaya. Oh, kebuka.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Oh, benar naga.
Hang on!
Naga siapa ini? Mati kah itu? Kebanyakan tuh. Enggak kebanyakan. Sharing from dari Steam. Siapa yang kena? Yang tadi hilang kali ya, dia ngincer ini juga kali nih. Jamin.
The
Apa
key!
jatuh?
Give me your hand!
Aciu, langsung hilang. Aduh.
Are you alright?
Gila, lu kan pernah nggak lihat
You're hurt.
film-film gini nih,
Perhaps a bit.
Penyihir di bioskop?
Take this.
Anjing,
It's
efeknya.
Wiggenweld
Dung,
potion.
dak, dung,
That
dak,
stuff will
dung, dak,
right you in a
dung.
second.
Yuk, enak banget. Stick aja mainnya ya. Bisa nyender kok mas, sekarang kalau nggak pakai stick ini susah nyendernya loh.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Mati kah?
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not
Kita dulu
sure.
ya. Tanya
But that
kan
key you
gimana
discovered
nih?
was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Random kah pindahnya?
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would,
Belum bisa gerak nggak?
but
Belum.
stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Wow. Jalan-jalan bang. Ngeng. Ngeng. Wajah.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir,
Benar
those books.
resume bang.
Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path however faded it may be.
Anime movie, aduh, gue udah lama nggak nonton anime sih. Kita bisa lari nggak sih?
Mind your step.
Follow. Oh ini kayak buat ini ya, dari atas nih. Otomatis kan bisa jalan sendiri? Oh enggak, gila ya. Baru bisa. Kita bisa ikutin otomatis nanti dia jalan.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Kantong bang.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Oke. Kita
So,
belajar ya.
why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Wow.
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any
Ini
power.
magicnya nih.
What really matters is the one who wields
Apa nih?
it.
Kayak terhalang apa nih?
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here.
Oke.
It appears to be a sort
tembak.
of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Oke, casting R2 ditekan yang lama ya, biar ada ininya. Terus oh, langsung dipencet. Oh, bedanya apa ditekan sama langsung dipencet?
Excellent.
Bentar. Oh, bisa diganti, dipindahin targetnya ya. Pakai kamera. Oke. Nice, ngerti. Ini
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Ini ada apanya ya? Ada itu. Tendang aja sih, kenapa harus pakai sihir terus?
Your wand work's improving with every car. Ah, up
Thank you,
there.
sir.
Oh, lewat sini. Loncat bro. Jadi ada kelihatan ya, kalau loncatan tuh biasanya gini nih, ininya nih. Temboknya tuh agak beda sendiri kan, polanya nih daripada sama yang ini kan. Ada garis-garis ke atas. Oke.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Banget ya runtuhannya ya. Oh, anginnya kenceng nih.
Steady yourself.
Apa ini?
Reparo.
Hero. Dia mau ini lagi, kembalikan ke kondisi semula lagi. Enak banget udah sirup ini ya. Pakai stick mah mainnya iya, pakai stick aja tuh. Yang enak.
Almost there.
Pakai stick enak banget. Kalau lagi waktu kadang masih apa ngeraba-raba tombolnya yang kayak gitu.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Ih, nggak baca ininya percakapannya dong, lupa. The minimum saw you surrounding, okay, with you in the middle. This is your objective, okay. Ini ada jalan nih, suruh ke sini. Oke, kita ikutin dari mapnya ya. Wow, suaramu mendem bang. Mendemnya gimana? Kecil banget. Sekarang gede nggak? Gua harus disetting biar kan suara keyboardnya malah
That
kayak gini jadi.
enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Wow.
What's this? Professor Fig!
Ah, tembus kemana nih? Bang main M4 dong, nanti lagi ya mainnya. Wow. Kemarin kan udah main M4.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
Tembus kemana
And
ya?
how is there a room?
Dalamnya ada
behind?
ruangan loh.
What room? I don't see anything.
There's
Oh,
that
cuma
glow
si ini
again,
yang bisa
like the glow
ngeliat.
on the portkey container.
Si MC bisa ngeliat nih, yang itu enggak. Pegang apa dia? Masuk kah?
What in Merlin's name?
Kok hilang?
Godric's heart.
Oh, langsung masuk ke
Where
dalam.
are we? I don't believe it.
Oh, alah. Ini maju lagi.
Hello?
Oh, ada yang tidur nih. Goblin Banker. Kurang kencang.
It can't be.
Kenapa? Mirip muka lu. Mukanya mirip.
Just a moment. Ooh.
Apa pula?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Hah?
Vault number 12, I presume.
Ini
Precisely.
bank penyimpanan kah?
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Terus nggak itu ya?
Stay
Game
close.
apa bang ini? Hogwarts Legacy. Legacy. Legacy.
After
Kereta.
you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Darannya aneh-aneh. Wow. Kenceng banget lah.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, we'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vault you see now with the new
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Jalannya belok, dia tetap aja.
You want to
Tidak
take a
pernah tahu
breath?
gravitasi.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Nyampe akhirnya. Wah, goblin lagi di depan.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Kayak satpamnya ya. Wow. Lab di TikTok nggak bang? Lab juga sih. Top time.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing. Like the glow you saw on the portkey container. No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
posisi yang tadi itu dia ada cahaya cuman hitam. Terang kayak yang tadi naga itu katanya.
Here we are.
Udah nyampe. Oke, jalan lagi guys. Jalan woi.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Apa isinya nih?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Oh, ditutup sih.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
Oh, ada jalan depan tuh kayaknya.
Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Mulai lagi. Oh, salah. Dipencet ya, pas itu dipencet. Ini kita pencet dulu. Oke. Ini gimana nih? Di jalan kita detektornya. Lari bro. Ngeng. Spell baru nih.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Oh, lagi. Oh, ada pintu guys.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That
Any
symbol
kunci
has
tadi
the
ya,
same
sih?
glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we
Pepele
are
itu dari
about to
kata
discover
refill
the
ya.
secret of this
Bisa
vault.
dibilang ya.
Lead the way.
Refill.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
Maju.
Stay close. There will be no disapparating if
Kita
things
jangan
go
terlalu
poorly.
jauh-jauh ya.
Not out of Gringotts.
Mana nih? Ya cepet, Rob.
I see something up ahead.
Oke.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Apa ya kira-kira ya? Kita investigasi lagi.
Lumos! What happened?
Kenapa
When I
nih?
moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
Iya,
What
ada ini
statue?
loh. Di bawah
I
tuh.
see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Berarti di sini ada nih, ada ini nih. Lah, nggak kelihatan.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't
Pernah
match.
lihat ini.
Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Oh iya, dia ngikutin dari ini ya. Dari
Perhaps you
cahayanya
should
si
cast
profesor
Lumos.
tuh. Pindah, profesor. Ngeng. Lumos. Oke, dapat sihir lagi Lumos. Oh, ada gini ya.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me.
Samain
It
refleksi.
does follow the light.
Anjir. Wah, lawan kah?
Look out!
Oi,
Protego!
datang.
Defendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Sihir ini. Bro. Pada damage anjay. Ini indera apa, Cok? Oh, ini.
Confringo!
Ah. Bisa.
Defendo!
Sek.
Levioso!
Profesornya malah jago banget. Banyak banget sihirnya dia.
Exortago!
Apa nih? Review apa nih? Value forward. Oke. Anjing.
Confringo!
Protego yang attack.
Exoto!
Oh, ini nih. Kita harus
Levioso!
tangkis. Bro. Tangkis, bro.
Deposo!
Nice. Oh, udah nggak ada objektifnya nih.
Confringo!
Woi, jangan hancurin dulu, woi.
Deposo!
Protego.
Deposo!
Protego. Anjing. Oh, dia ada ininya, sebelum ininya. Saudara, Cok. Saudara. Ya, lupa, bro. Oh iya, ada tandanya ya sebelum itunya ya.
Confringo! Deposo!
Dia ada ini, ada apa? Ada notif. Kasih tahu kalau emang ada yang attack. Oh, ada gitu tadi.
Stay close!
Nggak ada, udah habis.
Protego!
Wow.
Professor Fig!
Aduh, gelap,
where
bro.
are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to
Saya cari
go?
profesor mana nih?
What's happening?
Gelap semua,
The
bro.
wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Gelap. Ini ada tanda sini nih. Kita ngikutin kali ya. Gila nih, jauh banget, sumpah.
That's where they're leading me. A glow again.
Oh, ini lagi loh.
Lumos.
Repair.
Suppose I'm on my own this time.
Gimana biar sama ya?
Lumos.
Udah, satu udah. Tinggal lagi nih. Oke, terakhir. Nah,
Seems I have no choice. I need to align these statues with their reflections.
oke. Bisa. Wih. Wow. Bentar, ini apa lagi nih? Hold during Protego to stun enemies counter attack. Oke, oh ditekan ya. Mana?
Lumos.
Apa sih? Udah tekan anjir kok nggak ada ini sih. alasan nggak bisa ini. Oh iya bener ini ya. Nggak gue bikin default. Oke. Ya Allah. Gak ada damage-nya.
Lumos.
Oh dia kalau udah kelar pertarungan darahnya nambah lagi ya, penuh lagi ternyata. Oh sprint gini. Oh alah, sticknya dipencet.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Dibuka nggak tuh?
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Wih, bagus bro.
Are you all right? Fine, sir. I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic. Where are we? It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Oke, kembali lagi. Ada pasti. Lambangnya sama nih kayak tadi.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me. Of course, sir. Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? jealous, black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were
Tinggalan kah? Telat.
complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Kulit tengah ya. Apa nih, dia bingung atau apa?
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Atas dong ini. Atas nggak sih?
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts. Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Oh, ada banyak ini ya. Mau percaya bisa anjir portal. Oh, banyak lah ininya.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
Apa lagi nih? Ini nggak kelihatan, woi, apa ini?
I detect a growing sense of ambition,
Bisa
an
ganti kan?
eagerness for power.
Nggak kelihatan isinya apa.
You belong in Slytherin.
Nggak boleh pilih aja.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Ya.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Banyakkan dialog ya. Ini mulai ngantuk.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Aspiration. Pada passwordnya ya, buat masuknya.
Aspiration.
Kalau logonya ular ya.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Yeah.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Quest lagi ya, ini suruh ngapain nih? Kita ikutin tanda kuning-kuning ya berarti. Tapi gue explore dulu sini ada apa. Gak ada apa-apa sih. Ada apa-apa? Berarti keluar deh. Wow, nice tempatnya.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Do you think I have a big forehead? You can be honest. I was trapped on the
Apa lagi ya?
Starting Hogwarts in your fifth.
Oh, coba nah yang ini nih, siapa nih? Halo Cok, Sebastian Selo aja.
Can I help you?
Can't imagine stuff.
Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Kita tanya lagi ya, dia baca apa ya? Jangan langsung diinin.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Wow.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time.
Okay.
It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Wah, kamu lagi dia ngasih tahu dia. Pelit kamu. Pelit.
I miss playing gobstones on the kitchen floor with my
Pelit.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Apalagi nih email dari Yes.
Ugh,
Oh, my
not going to
tattoo.
move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Tentang penyihir.
Checkmate. Told you.
Kesihir semua.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Wow.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Kita nanya dulu, kok nggak bisa yang kedua, bro? Kok tadi? Ya ini sih. Nah.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Oh, Allah.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Farewell, then.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Biasa aja kali, Imelda. Biasa aja lu. Colek nih. Dicolek. Ada apa, bro? Oh, akuarium ya. Ada ikan banyak loh. Kok ikannya hiu semua? Kayak ikan hiu.
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today. I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Tuh, tangannya dilewat sih, nggak jelas nih. Baru ada di.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Oke, kita dipanggil Profesor Weasley ya. Wow, ini apa nih? Wow. Teng. Gak ada stamina ya kalau lari begini. Anjir, tinggi banget Pak.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are. Wizard's Field Guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Ini apa ya? Aduh, kita ikutin dulu. Ini apa ini?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Yes.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Ada ini tuh. Ada kotak, guys.
Do keep up.
Apa nih?
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio. Nih, buka bro. Apa lagi? Collect the guide pack. Mana guide? Guide patch. Mana, Cok?
Revelio.
Oh, ini. Ada apa nih? Open. Lihat apa nih? Guide pack. Oh, banyak banget ya. Gimana ininya? Select challenge mode to continue. Gimana ini dipencet nggak bisa loh. Ya Allah, pakai ketiknya bisa, mencetnya aneh. Gini sih. Gue cek dulu deh. Gak ada yang diganti loh, cuman kok ini ada yang gak keluar anjir.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and out.
Oh alah, langsung mencet gini bisa. Ini spell-spellnya ya. Expelliarmus, ini nih. Wow.
Revelio.
Apaan tuh? Walah. Walah, nutup loh. Dideketin baru nyala. Apa lagi nih?
Ah, good time.
Game mahal nih.
Perfect
Gocap
opportunity to show you how
doang.
to
Gamenya
use blue flames
gocap.
to get around a bit quicker. Your field
Beli yang
guide
besar
contains a
sama
map
aja
of the
sharing
castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oke. Open the map. Find hall. Ini apa ini? Kita duduk sini kah? Ini apa lagi? Nah, kita bisa langsung teleport kah? Oh, alah, bisa langsung teleport tuh. Curang nih.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle.
Nyerang orang bisa nggak sih nyerang orang? Oh, tembus guys.
Always something happening
ini,
here. It's the heart of the
palanya.
hive. Our King's Cross Station, so to speak.
Gak boleh. Apa lagi nih?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
Wow.
A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Satu lagi belum nih.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay. bertanya dengan Profesor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Halo? Kenapa? Apa? Datanya nyala nggak di situ datanya? Ya harus mau bisa lah internetnya. Banyak. Mananya KM-nya? Oh ya.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
haven't come up.
Revelio.
I haven't been feeling myself at all.
I've always said that travel
Revelio.
broadens the mind.
You must try it. Can't catch thieves. Woohoo!
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Apa?
Ngapain lu?
Di live. Hogwarts Legacy. Ada apa tuh?
Apa Legacy apa?
Hogwarts Legacy.
Revelio.
Hogwarts. Kita naik ke atas, guys. Apaan lagi tempat?
Gua nonton aja dah.
Oke. Goblin cowok gede banget nih. Goblin sih, mana ada goblin gede gitu.
Revelio.
Oh, anjir. Bukan gua ya. Jatuh sendiri, bro. Apa lagi nih? Tempatnya aneh anjir ah. Gua kesasar anjir. Oh, kunci di sini guys, ya bisa kita.
Revelio.
Apa lagi nih? Oh, going back. Oh, alah. Ini apa lagi? Oh, maling-malingin nih. Cak. Nggak jelas itu nyasar anjir. Udah ke sini soalnya ini kita belum ada ininya loh, belum ke sini. Mapnya jauh banget, liatin. Wow, gede banget. Masih ada ke sini. Buset dak. Buset jauh banget. Ke atas juga ada, ke utara. Anjay, ini mungkin ada nggak sini ya? Buset. Turun lagi kah? Naik lagi.
Revelio.
Jalannya kemana? Jalannya kemana? Kejebak anjing. Ada yang tahu nggak sih guys? Kosong kan?
Revelio.
Liur teh aing teh jalan. Halo bro.
Revelio.
guide, back. Mapnya kayak map. Bro. Halo Bang Jul, halo Farel Pratama, halo. Yo, why? Ini lagi datang lagi sih. Oke, bentar saya harus nyuruh. Kalau emang ada jalan. Coba.
Whee! Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boy.
Ini baru bener harusnya. Ini mana ininya ya? Oh, di bawah ininya.
Why does Sirius always run when he wants to have some fun?
Sebelah mana kali ah? Coba ngerti kamu.
That youngin's now a teacher herself.
Revelio.
Wonder she's not gobbled up by her own kind geranium.
Nice.
Such fun.
Apa dong? Oke. Banget Bang, iya. Oh, balik lagi yang tadi ya.
Revelio.
Joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Balik lagi, Cok. Apaan woi? Oh, ini nih questnya nih. Oh. Nice.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Yeah. Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Gila, langsung mahir ya, jadi expert anjir, gila, baru main.
Now,
baru belajar
let's try
loh.
something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
Oh, enggak, langsung dah.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak foe. Now, well done.
Levioso. Levioso. Pindahin nggak sih?
Good. Now, the base very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Kaleng-kaleng lu.
Nothing lucky about it. I know. This could be yours.
Only all of my students would have stepped. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Gila, dibantai. Siap.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Oke. Jadi kelar sini. Quest kelar ya. Satu lagi kalau bisa.
Revelio.
Kita nyari sesuatu dulu sini. Ini ada kotak nih. Kayaknya di atas deh, dari sini ya. Ada apa-apa di sini. Ini ada kunci depan, kenapa nih ya, guys ya? Level 2 lock. Makin level berarti. Quest satunya lagi biar dapat jurus satu lagi. Mana ya? Oh, naik terus naik. Enak kasih tahu, tadi mah kagak anjir, nyari sendiri jalannya lu. Gak jelas kampret. Tracknya enak ini lah.
Revelio.
Lagi kah?
Professor Ronan tends to go
Oke.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
Say Onai.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Apa ya? Mau ngambil ini. Kyo.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Ngapain nih?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones. That's it!
Up. Jatuh. Makin gede semakin ini kan.
Excellent control there.
Poinnya kurang Terus.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Bisa.
Gantian kah?
That is how it's done.
Yang lalu, Cok. Yang kiri, Cok.
Akio.
Up. Yes.
That's it.
Watch this.
Wanjay.
Phew.
Yang ini bro. Ini masih pindahin ya.
Do not think I will start going easy on you.
Up.
Quite impressive. Let us see this.
Udah mau ngalangin bro. Ya Allah, dihalangin aja.
There we go.
Walah, halang-halangin. Please.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
50 lagi kah? Yes.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Jelasnya gampang.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. Yes!
Akio.
Excellent control there.
Yes, pastinya.
Bisa.
Nabrak. Masih bisa ditarik habis toh.
That is how it's done.
Oh walah, tapak cocok lah.
Nicely done. Let us see this.
Anjay.
There we go.
Very good.
Akio.
Ya Allah, tapak bro. Pas menang bro. Hampir.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Ya, doang.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Akio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Uganda, bro.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Wow.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes.
Yeah,
but I did have to learn how
yes.
to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Yeah.
Of course. You can use Accio on humans.
Yeah, Accio.
A word, if you would.
Well,
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oh yeah, mana lagi? Oh yeah. Wow, 3 guys. Oh, ini dari sini tadi ya. Oh, ada quest baru.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan. Yes, but what good is...
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Apa iya?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't
Tracking,
say my
tracking,
goodbyes. Boy, who says you're telling lies?
Tak jalan trackingnya ini pakai stick. Anjir. Tuh bro. Ah, ini baru ada. Nggak jelas nih. Makanya tadi kita sasar-sasar tuh kayaknya kayak gitu gara-garanya. Ini apa? Tolong. Lagi. Map banget sumpah.
Oh, my God.
Udah ini nih.
Revelio.
Masih apaan gitu nih? Udah gitu doang. Oh, alah.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Nice. Oh, ada inventory juga. Saya ini stick nggak jelas nih. Kita cari settingannya nih. Harus pakai campur sama pakai ini loh. Keyboard. Oh, save-nya harus kita nge-save sendiri tuh. Wow. Control option.
Ah, there you are.
Yo, bro.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Okay.
This is the right area.
Nah, ini Reparo nih.
Wonder where the flying page is. Revelio.
Punya skillnya kok. Collect the flying peg. Flying peg. Nah, ini ambilnya gimana, bro? Cio.
Levioso. Accio. Got it.
Accio.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Mana ya?
Accio.
Wow.
Revelio.
Wow. Ho ho ho. Gimana ya?
Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Nabrak bro. Peru.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alley by the water. It allegedly symbolized harmony. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashing.
Revelio.
Teng tereng teng 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 teng. Jelas makanya. Kalau challenge itu harus emang dicari sendiri ya, 100% loh, questnya 3% banyak banget questnya, jadi mungkin masih banyak banget. Oh, claim rewardnya begini, bisa langsung. Wah, ini apa? Oh, masih ada ini questnya nih. Kacamata gear, oh, bisa tambahin guys. Ya jelek kacamata nggak usah. Ini apa nih? Wow, nambah ini nggak sih? Nggak usah. Jelek. Apa beginian bro? Belum penting ya. Ini apa? Ten. Oh yeah. Ada yang terbang bro.
Hello, looking for me?
Yeah.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Bang, serem kekecilan tanya. Aduh, ntar aku setting lagi kalau udah nggak lag deh. Ya, kemarin tuh gue setting emang biar suara keyboard nggak kedengeran, cuman efeknya malah ke suara gue kecil banget ya. Teng. Kaget Putra, thank you dari subscribe ya. Thank you.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Tat air, Bang.
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
Nggak bisa lari kita.
The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient
enak
rooms.
Nih, belum punya
Grave
terbang,
mistake
guys.
to take it as an elective class, believe
Repot
me.
Nih.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Repelu.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Wow.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Jauh banget sih. Asbang.
Oh, wait, over here.
Oh, salah jalan.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Apa nih?
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Potion. Apaan tuh?
Revelio.
Bunga trompet. Dah. Cak.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Griffin namanya ya?
He's already seen the hippogriffs.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
Wih, pergi jauh.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Mana ya? Gas terus jalannya.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
Okay.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
Kayak ini kuliah kelihatan.
She knows more about me than I
saya.
thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Oh bang, jangan ngomong bang, sini bang.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Jauh banget, banyak kan ngoceh lagi.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Ngoceh mulu.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Oh, Mr. Moon.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and
Hello, Mr.
run.
Moon. I, Mr.
Is
Sun.
everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy.
Oh, dia cegukan.
Terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Ya apa nih? Wow. Panen,
Revelio.
panen.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Nettie. Thank you.
Kita ambil dulu.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Yes.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Open map. Document map, so and push. Oh iya. Kita nyari yang dicari apa nih ya? Ya, pipin potionnya apa lagi? Scroll. Nggak ada ininya kan? Oh, set waypoint begitu mencetnya. Nih nggak jelas sticknya anjir ah. Stick aja, pakai keyboard aja kali ya mainnya ya. Stick bapuk banget.
An inquiring mind.
Lumos. Levioso. Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seen it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Beli apa nih? Tapi dua doang bisa beli nih. Oh, gratis ya? Oh, gratis.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Jadi jual juga ini. Jadi. Oke.
If
Sini kita pindah lagi berarti ke Ajibbb Potion ya.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Lagi ya.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Terus saya jual juga ya, jual ini dulu dijual sih. Kira-kira saya jual ini juga. Kita juga membuat pool. Oke guys, kayak kita sampai sini aja live kali ini, soalnya udah jam segini juga nih. Rasanya kita udahan dulu. Nanti malam maybe kita main seri RL lagi. Thank you yang udah join, yang udah like. Semuanya ya. Dadah, sampai ketemu lagi di live selanjutnya. Bye bye.